you? Today I brought you an amazing recipe and you're going to love it. It's a special cake with no sugar, no wheat flour, no gluten, and it's low in carbohydrates. So it's a great option if you're on a low-carb diet to lose weight or if you want to control your blood sugar. It's super easy, has an amazing texture, and turns out really soft. Stay until the end because you won't want to miss it. If you love easy, quick, and healthy recipes, you're going to love this channel, so go ahead and subscribe. Remember to turn on the notification bell to get updates. I have new videos every day, and you're going to love them. Remember, as always, the ingredients with their quantities and the nutritional information are listed below in the description. So the first ingredient I already have here is my chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher. Look for a good quality chocolate with the highest percentage of cocoa possible, because that means you'll get more of the benefits associated with cocoa, such as its ability to boost metabolism, its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, and even its positive effects on mood and well-being. Remember, I have a video here on the channel talking about the benefits of cocoa. I'll leave the link for you down below in the description. To melt this here, I'm already going to add a few ingredients. I'll add our coconut oil, which will even help with the melting, and I'll add the milk. You can use whichever milk you prefer. It can be skim milk, plant-based milk. Tell me down below which type of milk you use most often in your daily life and in your recipes. And remember that I also have a playlist here of plant-based milks. I'll leave it down below. If you use plant-based milk, it could be an option for you to make at home. I'm going to melt this now. You can melt it in the microwave or in a double boiler, whichever is more convenient for you. So I'll go melt this and I'll be right back so we can continue from there. If you love these fit desserts, healthy sweets, low-carb treats, leave a like and I'll come back and make more recipes like this for you. I've melted our chocolate here and now I'm going to add the egg yolks. I've separated the egg whites. So I'll use them in the recipe in a bit. Don't worry, nothing goes to waste here. I'm just adding the yolks first to give it a different consistency. And ideally, you should let the chocolate cool down a bit. Otherwise, you'll end up with scrambled eggs here. So I'm going to mix in the yolks here. Some were broken and some were whole, but the quantity is listed below. I'll specify the number of eggs, and I'll note both yolks and whites so you don't get confused. Everything will be down in the description, as always. So just mix it now. Remember, I have videos here on the channel talking about what happens when you eat eggs every day, whether eggs raise cholesterol or not, how eggs affect blood sugar, how eggs impact the gut. I'll leave all of that down below in the description for you. Now I'm also going to add our nut flour here. You can use almond flour, raw ground peanuts, raw or chopped cashew nuts, whatever you prefer. So I'm going to mix this all together really well. And now here's what I'm going to do. I told you the egg white was set aside, so I'm going to get it because I'm going to beat it with another ingredient. Hold on a second. So I have the egg white here already separated. You can beat it with a regular whisk, but I'm going to use this electric one because it's faster. I'll beat it until it forms stiff peaks, and then I'll add an ingredient to give it a more special flavor. So let's beat it here and I'll show you the right consistency before we add the special flavor. Hold on. So the egg white is already beaten, but it's not super firm. Now I'm going to add the baking sweetener. I'm using xylitol, but you can use whichever one you prefer. And if you don't want to use a baking sweetener, you can even use brown sugar, demerara sugar, or honey, but that will add carbohydrates and calories. The recipe still works, but it changes its nutritional profile, though it ends up being an option. Tell me here what you usually use to sweeten your recipes. Now, I'm going to keep beating it until I get the consistency I want. Hold on a second. This is the right consistency. Look how it turns out. It's almost like a marshmallow. So now I won't need this whisk anymore. I'm going to mix one thing into the other. Let me move this over here so it doesn't get too messy. And I'm going to carefully take half of this rich, creamy mixture and gently add it here, just to delicately aerate the chocolate a little bit. I'll give it an initial mix, and then after that, I'll slowly add the remaining portion of the mixture. So I'll keep mixing gradually until we get the texture we want. And now I'll add the rest and keep mixing until everything is nice and smooth. I'm going to do this carefully so I don't deflate my whipped egg whites, and I'll be right back. Hold on. So look, this is the consistency. There's no baking powder in this, just so you don't think I forgot to add it. Now I'm putting it into a baking pan that I didn't grease. Actually, I just lined it with parchment paper and I'm going to bake it. When you choose a pan to make your cake, make sure there's plenty of space at the top because since it's very airy, it will rise in the oven. And if there isn't enough space above, it'll overflow and make a mess. So I'm going to finish scraping here. You know I can't resist. I love scraping everything, and I'll put it in the oven at 360 degrees. When I come back, I'll show you how it turned out, tell you how long it took, and show you the texture, which you won't believe. Hold on, I'll be right back. What a beautiful cake. It's so soft. Just look at this. It's already baked. I did the toothpick test between 35 and 40 minutes. I'm just going to wait for it to cool a bit before taking it out and showing you the texture. Hold on. So now it's cooler. I've taken it out of the pan and I'm going to show you the consistency because you won't believe it. Look at this. Imagine a chocolate cloud because that's exactly what this cake is going to be. Just by cutting it, you can already see the consistency it has. I'm going to pick it up with my hand so you can see because the texture really is amazing. Look at this. Make it at home. I'm even afraid to squeeze it. Make it and you'll love it. It's really wonderful. I'm going to show you the consistency. Look at this. Make it. You're going to love it. See how soft it is. Tell me what time of day you plan to eat this cake. I'd love to see your comment. This recipe is amazing. No wheat flour, no baking powder. You can even make it without milk if you use plant-based milk. So go ahead and share it with someone you know will like it, with someone who needs it. Let's spread this good vibe even further. And leave your like because that really helps me a lot. I really want to try it. It's just like a chocolate sponge cake. It melts in your mouth. It's like a chocolate cloud. You're going to love it. The whole family will adore it. Make it, you'll love it. See you next time. Bye.